Hi everyone, it's Kristi. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to do a page stack, I think it's called. Let me double check. It is a stacked pocket. Now if you remember last week on Flippin' Friday, I think it was, we did the staggered pocket. This is just a different variation of that. And I'm actually going to do this in my, oh that's the wrong book. Look how fat my Flippin' Friday book is. I'm going to have to put covers on these soon because they're getting heavier and I don't want to rip the covers off. So, but I am going to build this on the page because basically that's the deal. So we're going to be doing a stacked pocket page and a button spot. This is week number 15. We are following a series of videos by Dahmen. This one is her Scrapbusters series and making an idea book. So I've got some scraps from my stash here in our collection that we're working with. This collection is Green and Coral Floral. That's what it's called. I do want to put little notches. You do not have to do this. You could use a circle punch, but this is what I want to do. So I know this one's going to be at the top, and this is 4 1/4, so the center would be 2 1/8 punch, and I want that to be, you'll know where the pocket is. Now I took a picture of this on my phone because that's a good tip for you. If you forget how you want something on your page and you have it all laid out, this will go here and will also be a top, and then this one will go here and be a side pocket, and then this one can go either way. So it can go here and be a top or a side, or just leave it as a tuck and glue it as an L. That will work too. But we're going to, like I said, this one's going to be a top. I'm going to leave them there while I'm working so I don't have to bring my phone back. So this one measures 2 1/2. So half of 2 1/2 is 1 1/4. Double check and then punch it. And that will go there. And then this one we're going to do on the side, and it measures 4 1/4, so this one will also be 2 1/8, but it will be this way. And that notch for me just helps me know where to tuck things. And I think I'm going to put this on and go ahead and do that at the top. But I think I'm going to turn it around this way because I'll tell you what, that has like a little notch, and if that's not centered, that's going to drive me crazy. So I'm going to do it this way. So this piece is 2 1/2, so we're going to do 1 1/4 again. There we go. And like I said, you could use circle punch or don't do it at all, but I like to know where the top is. I am going to ink these just ever so slightly. Just because it helps them pop off the page a little bit, I think. And some of these, you know, you can hardly tell there's ink there, but especially around the top, I like to have that. Okay, and then I just want to do this one. And I don't think I've inked very many of these. In fact, probably very few, but I will go back to a lot of these and ink them. So let's put this pocket on first. I am going to center this on all 3 sides. Get some glue down there. You know, a bunch of glue strings on that tip. I gotta clean that off. Okay. So looks like it's about 1/2 inch from the bottom and the sides. Now we'll just get that on there like that. And so this is a stacked pocket, and I think G. Kerr did something similar to this. But I am following the series of videos by Corey Dahmen. So, and all the information to Corey's channel, etc., is in the description box below. I highly recommend you check out her channel if you haven't done so already. She's got lots of neat stuff on there. And she's not paying me to say that. It's just the truth. I actually found out about Corey from Gail Agostinelli, and I was instantly hooked, went through all her videos. Okay, now I don't want to put this all the way up to the top, so I'm going to lay this down. Well, I have to clean off some more glue. I'm going to come in about 1/4 inch, yeah, about 3/4 from this little notch so that there's a difference there. Anytime there's glue with the Fabri-Tac, you can let it get a little bit tacky. Don't let it dry, but if it's a little bit tacky, you can rub it off like, remember rubber cement? Speaking of rubber cement, we used to do some really cool techniques with brushing rubber cement on the paper and then painting or inking over it. Anybody ever do that? It's been a long time since I thought about that. I might need to revisit. Okay, I'm going to do this about 1/4 inch from the bottom and the side. And yes, it's going to hang over here, but that's okay. It just makes it look more interesting. Oh, no, that's not how it goes. Pay attention, Kristi. Okay, let's let that get gummy for a second. Where's my eraser here? I think it works better with my finger sometimes. This is a side pocket, and I should remember that. It doesn't have to be. We could have put that here and then added this one here. It's up to you, but let's try this again. Because my glue is dry now, okay, let's repeat. I'm going to put this about 1/4 inch from the bottom and the side, but I want that pocket going that way, okay? Only because that's how I chose to do it to begin with. There's no right or wrong. You can put the pockets wherever you want. All right, and then I'm going to stick that one right there. Maybe 1/4 inch in and 1/4 inch up from those two pieces. There again, this will give us a couple more pockets that we've been needing. Okay. Right there. And there we have a pocket stack. Nice. So we've got room for a tall tag, a couple of small either journal inserts or tags, and then a little smaller one. So that's cool. I like that. All right. So let's talk about the button spot. This is easy. I'm only going to make a couple. Just take your little bits and pieces. That's what this is. Basically, a snippet with a button on it. In fact, I don't even need this big piece here. I'm going to just use this one, and I'm going to take my scissors, wherever they may be. And looks like that is almost 3, so I'll do almost 1.5. I'm just going to cut it. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be correct. All right, so we've got that. And then we want to put a little bit of something else on it. So maybe a piece of this tulle I have left over. This lace trim. We'll take 2 different pieces. Doesn't need to be cut to size. It just lays on top. And I've had, this was off a pair of shorts or a blouse or something that I got at Goodwill just to cut it apart. We can put that on there. I've got these daisies, so I wanted to use one of these daisy motifs. This was from Hobby Lobby Lace. I really love it. I don't know. I think they're both sides are really good. And I don't know if it needs any more. I do have these funny little pieces. I don't know if I'll ever use them, but that's good. And then I have this. I picked up about 3 or 4 of these. I ended up with like 10 of these because I picked up a bunch, and then my sister picked up a bunch, and so I've got buttons probably to last me the rest of my life. So buttons are good. I have some string here. This is the waxed linen that came with my starter kit, bookbinding starter kit, and the wax is kind of, I don't know how to describe it. It's not tacky anymore. It's kind of dried out. So let's use this. Now, there's 4 holes in these buttons. So I go down on both of these holes. And then I'll come up. I mean, there's no, you don't have to do it a certain way. Do however you like. But I like to have a knot on the front. If you don't, you just tie your knot on the back. And don't worry about it. And then I'm just going to make a knot like that. And there we go. And I like it about 1/4 of an inch, or to the edge of the button works usually. Now I've got some butterfly antennas. Okay, so we're just going to stick that on there like that. And let's do the other one. I'll do this one in fast forward. So there we go. I think I want to put this flower over here and this button on that side. So save those antennas. And then I want to use some words. So I've got the word wish, and I've got the word smile here. And let's ink these up a little bit. I'm going to stick these on my, well, they're not very sticky. These I inherited. One of my gals in my mom's group at church, we have a Wednesday morning group that is just for moms, and she was selling her scrapbook stuff for 20 bucks. And the carrier that she was selling with it, you know, was easily a $40, $60 rolling cart just on its own. So I'm just going to do some circles of glue, but that's where I got these. She had a bunch of scrapbooking stickers, and I had given away a lot of my scrapbooking stuff years ago because I thought I was done with paper crafting because I went digital. And I'm still doing digital, I'm just doing it differently. So, alright, I think that goes this way. Press that down, and then I'm going to put a blob in the middle and set that button in it. Hopefully that'll work. Actually, I think I'm also going to put a little bit around the edge here. And I don't really try to coordinate my buttons because most of the buttons that are in these collections are very neutral. So as you can see, they're gray, black, browns. There's some blues. There's some purplish ones, but it's not like, you know, hot pink or lime green or anything like that. So let's do this way. And then I want this try to get not too many strings. This is really like hot glue lately. Put that in the corner. And then I'll put this button up here. There again, I'm just going to put a dot. Lay. And then go around. If one doesn't catch it, maybe the other one will. And put that there like that. Okay, now, which one do I want smile? I think I like smile on that one. Now, I definitely have to use glue on these because these are, oh, these stickers are probably, she had it for quite a while, so these are probably 10 years old. She said, I thought I was going to get into scrapbooking, so I bought a bunch of stuff, and yeah, no. So I'm just going to press on that button, press on the smile. And you can make 100 of these sitting in front of the TV. This is a good way to use up your scraps. This piece of paper, my foundation piece, could be fabric. It can be anything. So there we go. I'm just gonna, I may have to come back and add more glue because I think I got it stuck to the desk. Oh my goodness. Where's my little scraper thing? The bone folder doesn't have a small, there we go. Bone folder doesn't really thin enough. I used to use the little, what do you call it? The Cricut tool that I use for cleaning my desk. I don't see it, but that works really well. Alright, so this one has Wish. Okay. And I think I want to go sideways with that. No rules. Okay. So there we have it. We did our stacked pocket. Did I put it? I hope I put it in the right book. We have our stacked pocket. Yes, here it is back here. Stacked pocket and our button spots or button clusters. And I'm going to go ahead and put them on this page. Maybe I'll stick one here. Let's put this up here like that. Press that down. I really like these. So simple, but so fun. And, you know, like I said, you could make a ton of these and use up a bunch of scraps. All right, let's put the smile here. And there we have it. You don't really see the foundation piece, so you pretty much could use anything. You could use leftover coffee dyed paper, or you know, any cut off pieces that you have from the collection you're working with, and that's great. So there you go, guys. We have our stack pocket, we have our button spots, our button clusters, whatever you want to call them, and that is Scrappin' Saturday number 15. So I thank you for joining me, and I'll see you next week. Bye now.